I turned around to my dad because my dad is a guitar player and he's a good guitar player too. And I said, Dad, I want to learn how to play guitar. And actually, I don't know if I ever tell this story or not, but when I was 7 or 8 years old or so, my mother got an idea that I would be a guitar player, and she got me my dad's guitar, and she said, my dad's name is Walter, and she said, Walter, I want you to teach Shane how to play the guitar. And I had no interest. So I sat down with my dad, because my mum said I had to do that. I sat down, he tried to teach me some chords, and I was like, this is crap. And he's like, no, stick with it, you get the chord like this, and you have to strum like this. And I remember getting so frustrated on the day that I threw the guitar down, and I said, I am never going to play the guitar, I hate the guitar. And look at me now. So here I am, 20-something years later. But, so James Taylor was the intro on the way in. Dad was not able to teach me any of the finger-picking stuff that I wanted to learn, so I decided to take his guitar and his CD player and his James Taylor Greatest Hits CD, and I taught myself how to play by listening to that CD over and over, because I had all this experience playing Irish traditional music that I was able to pick out all of the notes that he was playing on the guitar and put them together by ear. So I had no technique, but note by note, the same way a traditional tune would work, I was able to piece together these little phrases on the guitar. And before I was able to, strum and play basic chords, I was figuring out how to finger pick on the guitar, and that's how I got my start. And that has followed me my whole life. Actually, just as a little aside, when I was doing my final exams in school, I had a music exam, and I had a particular problem with that exam in that I can't read music. And so a lot of the questions would come up, and there would be a score for something like, Tchaikovsky, Romeo and Juliet, that kind of thing. And they would have questions on the score, and they'd go, in bar 34, what does this mean? And there'd be a piece of music and a hashtag, sharp symbol or whatever beside it. And the only way I was able to prepare for those exams was that I arranged all the pieces in the class for the guitar. So for example, there's a really famous, the love theme from Tchaikovsky's Romeo and Juliet. Everyone else in my class was able to look at the stave and go, oh yeah, F sharp and B flat and whatever else. Whereas I learned this. And this is serious, everyone else was looking at the score and I was going like this on my arm. Oh yeah, da 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 da. What's that? F sharp. Oh yeah, da 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 da. B flat. Oh yeah. And that's the way I got through my exams in school. And would you believe it? I got an A. Alright, story time is over. I better get back to playing some music. I'll play some music from home. As I said, growing up with traditional music, I learned an awful lot of traditional pieces. So